Okay, let's go through what internally used software is. This is because the guidelines I'm going to discuss right now, the capitalization guidelines, they are specific for internally used software. So let's define how the accounting, the FASB, Financial Accounting Standard Board, defines internal use software. And then in the next section, I'll discuss it in plain terms and give examples. So the internally used software has to have both of the following characteristics before we can even assess it for capitalization. The number one thing is the software has to be acquired, and it has to be internally developed by the company, or it has to be modified solely to meet the entity's internal needs. Number two, during the software's development or modification, there are no substantive plans for this software to be marketed externally. So let's go through number one. Basically, what this is saying is that the company that's going to get the advantage of capitalization has to be one that is building their own software for the use of its own needs. And it can't be making software to sell in order for us to get capitalization, because when they sell it, it's a revenue type of activity where there's completely different standards to that. So to make it simple, if you are being hired by a company that is making its own software, customizing or building from scratch up their own software for their own use, then you are probably on the right track to gaining some capitalization for that project. And as long as you're pretty comfortable that this is not going to be sold externally by the company, you're good to go, and you can apply the accounting rules coming up. Okay, so in the next section, we're going to talk about the definition of capitalization. What exactly is capitalization, and why do companies even do it? So we'll get to that in the next lecture, and I hope to see you there.